I am so fucking sick of Karrion Kross going from interview to interview, complaining, whining, bitching, and moaning about how the WWE didn't push this guy. I am so fucking sick of this new trend of people just going to interviews and saying, oh, they have no idea how to book wrestlers. Like, shut the fuck up, man. This started from CM Punk, right? At least CM Punk had the balls to say this live on Monday Night Raw, and that became an iconic moment. But this bullshit, like, it's just unbelievable, man. This guy got released, and then he went from fucking interview to interview, whining and acting like he's some sort of a mature guy. I don't even know, man. I don't know what the fuck this guy's doing. Why can't he understand? He was not the wrestler that he thought that he was. TikTok, TikTok. Like, get the fuck out of here, man. What does that even mean? Oh, TikTok. Yeah, TikTok is where you do belong, buddy. You don't belong in wrestling, quite frankly. Enough of this shit, man. Enough of this fucking shit. This guy, he was brought back by Triple H, and the only reason was to spite Vince McMahon, quite frankly, right? So that happened, and after that there was nothing to do. And because Triple H probably didn't think that much, here he was. He probably thought he's gonna get a main event push. He's gonna do a lot at WrestleMania. Well, no you won't, because you're not that good, buddy. You're not that exciting. He was complaining about Logan Paul getting a WrestleMania moment, and he got a shortcut, you know? He entered the industry without paying his dues in the indies. Here is the thing. Here is a fact that nobody wants to admit. Logan Paul is a better wrestler than Karrion Kross. He is a better fucking wrestler than Karrion Kross. It's that simple. Have you seen the moves Logan Paul can do compared to Karrion Kross? Are you fucking kidding me? He's more athletic. He's a better looking person. He's more presentable. He's obviously way more famous. It's not even a comparison. He can cut better promos. He can get a better crowd reaction. There is nothing left. If he becomes full-time right now, he's gonna be a heel for sure, but eventually, you know how wrestling works. People grew on you, and he could have become a face. That's how it works. And everybody would have been like, oh man, Logan Paul's a face, who would have thought, and all that. But that's just that, you know. Karrion Kross was never that exciting. This guy was sitting in an interview, he's like, oh, they were chanting my name. They were chanting my name in the Andre the Giant Battle Memorial. It's like, brother, so what? It doesn't mean as much as some people think, man. If you're selling merch, that's an argument you can make. If someone's just chanting your name in the fucking Battle Memorial, okay, maybe they want you to win that fucking godforsaken Battle Royal, so what? They don't want you to be the champion. They're popping for Kit Wilson nowadays, okay? So what? Doesn't mean they want him to fucking be the champion or anything. That's not how it works. Why can't people just understand this, man? Why is it that everybody's so deluded nowadays? It's unbelievable. Man, this guy whined like there is no fucking tomorrow. Him and his wife, who has had like a million fucking surgeries, by the way, they're sitting there and like, oh, 25 years of experience, and what do we get at WrestleMania? Nothing. Here is the thing. You could have gotten something if you were that good. You're talking about investing 25 years? You are working in one of the biggest promotions in the world. Well, one of the biggest promotion, like, it's not even close. So what more do you want, man? It's not like nothing happened after 25 years of investment. You are a famous person today. You're a famous person, man. And like wherever you go from here, if you go to the indies or some shit, like you will be treated like the top guy just because you were in WWE. But that's not going to be appreciated, man. That's not going to be appreciated because, oh, Logan Paul is taking our spot. Well, he's better. What can you do, man? It's unfair maybe, but it is, yeah. Well, what do you want me to do? What do you want anyone to do, man? Facts are the facts, okay? People are actively denying the fact that Logan Paul is better than most of the wrestlers in this company, or any company for that matter. But despite that, it's undeniable, man. If the difference wasn't that big, maybe you could have looked past him, man. But it's night and day, buddy. That guy is better in every sense of the word. And here is another thing. There is this post-WrestleMania interview that he did, and he's like, oh, I'm gonna yell, you know? I'm gonna yell at the top of my fucking lungs, and that's gonna come off as charisma. That's not charisma, buddy. That's not charisma. When are people gonna understand that yelling like a fucking moron is not what charisma means? Okay? Logan Paul does have charisma, and he's not fucking yelling at the top of his lungs. Even CM Punk's not doing that. He's just talking, man. And you're like, yeah, this guy's fucking confident. That's charisma. This is not charisma, man. He's not a charismatic guy. That's just a fact. This guy was absolutely boring He was nonsensical. There was this one segment, I think AJ Styles did a promo or somebody did, I can't remember who. I think it was Styles. And the camera angle just shifted when the promo ended, the interview ended. And you can see Karrion Kross standing at the back. He has his hair all opened up. And it just looks weird, man. And I know he's trying to come off as this creepy guy. It's like, brother, this doesn't make any sense, man. Like, you look fucking weird. You look fucking weird, man. It's just what it is. What do you want me to do? Anyway, this entire fucking run that he had was nonsensical. He fought Drew McIntyre when he came out. He won a match by interference at the beginning because that was his return match. So okay, he won one match, but he lost the feud. Drew McIntyre beat the living crap out of this guy, and then he feuded with a bunch of people. He lost to everybody, right? He lost to everybody. But here is what happened. Drew McIntyre was a babyface when he feuded with this guy. Then he became a heel. And that happened with a bunch of people. I think it happened with the New Day as well. They were baby faces, but then they became heels. That never happened with Rey Mysterio, mind you. Rey Mysterio never became a heel, and he will never become a heel. But there is this underlying notion that, oh, whoever faces Karrion Kross, they change from the inside. The same thing as the Fiend Bray Wyatt, who was a main event act at least, right? That was a main event act who had won world titles. Compared to this nonsense where there's this guy who's like, oh, I'm gonna change people from the inside. And what do you get from that? Like, it doesn't make any sense. I am so sick of this. Like, just, I don't know, man. Like, hire better people. Hire people who know their place. Just know their fucking place, man. This guy didn't know his place. He got the opportunity. He came back and he was in a feud with Drew McIntyre. If they had some sort of an agenda against you, they would never put you in a feud with Drew McIntyre, who was and is one of the top guys. They wouldn't do that, and they wouldn't let you get over. But that happened. So maybe just accept the fact that somewhere along the line, you failed in exciting people. Just accept that, man. Enough is enough of this shit.